Dome Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, this weekend, it's the weekend before the weekend. You know, the Klitschko Joshua fight. And we'll probably just let this weekend just go under the radar. But it's a few things popping off. A few things popping off. These are under the radar fight. And here's one of them. You got Tommy Langford, right, against my man Avtandil Khurtsidze. Hard to say his name. Avtandil Khurtsidze, right? It's a guy you should know. This is in the middleweight division. This guy here is 5'4", 32, 2-2. They call him Mini Tyson, right? And there's reasons for that. Hearing from what sparring, you hear things coming out of sparring. People use him to get ready. But, he's the WBO mandatory for Billy Joe Saunders, right? And that they paid step-aside money to so Billy Joe Saunders can go after Golovkin. Kind of remind me when Tyson paid Lennox Lewis step-aside money so he could fight Holyfield, right? But it just shows you, in a way, what Saunders thinks of Golovkin right about now. Now, this Khurtsidze dude, you paying him step-aside money because everyone seems to know he's a tough guy. Like I say, he's 5'4", which is small for this division. And he's a come-forward guy, volume puncher. He's not giving up, right? People know that. You don't just get no name Mini Tyson for nothing, right? And, for me, he's 38 years old. His best fight against Adam, where he lost a split decision, which most people think he won. That was like 7 years ago when he was 31. He's 38, and I would like to see him win this fight so he can go ahead and get a title fight before it's all said and done, right? Because he, like I say, flies under the radar. People kind of just act like they don't know him. That Rigondeaux syndrome. We know he's there, but if the masses don't, let's don't remind them, right? So, a guy like this, I hope he gets in the fight. He's going over there to England, to Leicester, and fight in old boy's backyard. And, I like to see him come out on top. Now, having said that, Tommy Langford, this guy here is 18-0, right? He almost fought Chris Eubank Jr., which means he's trying to step up in that division, right? And he wants Billy Joe Saunders after this fight, so he's really, confident in himself. And what he says about Khurtsidze is this: he's like, I know he come forward, I know he got all this power and aggressiveness, but he said that don't mean nothing when you're getting your head jabbed off, right? It's almost a direct quote. So he thinks he has the goods to beat the guy. He intends to make him look silly. Another almost direct quote. I'm paraphrasing, but not much, guys. So he's very confident in what he thinks he can do, right, and what his future will bring. He's 29 years old, and like I said, if he wins this fight, he wants to get with Billy Joe Saunders, a domestic dust-up that he thinks he's ready for. So he thinks, like the English would say, he has the goods, all right. And so let's see. That's why this fight is under the radar, but it's still a significant fight in the middleweight division, right? Because you're talking about opponents for these guys who are trying to fight. We don't know what's going to happen with Triple G and Billy Joe Saunders, so let's see how that pops off. What's going on with the Canelo? I think everybody's seen the wait after Canelo fights Chavez Jr. Then we'll see what happens. But so those are the major fights. But this is a fight where you're going to have an opponent for one of those guys. And I think you guys need to tune in because I sure am. I'm going to check this one out. And let's go, Khurtsidze. 38 years old. I hope he can win this fight and move on. But if not, if Langford does it, then he's in the mix. Big time. Right? All going down in Leicester, England. Y'all check it out. Doing Sports Talk worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.